Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to another foundation testing video. Today, as you can see by the title, we are testing It Cosmetics. First time ever trying anything from the brand, and I started off with three products. So I ordered the CC cream, the original version. I got this all on Selfridges and they actually sent me the illuminating version, so that is what we're testing today. I've asked them to send me the normal one, but they're being like quite arsey about it, so I'm like, whatever. We'll just test this, and then we're also testing the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, which I've heard so much about, and then the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Loose Powder. So the foundation was £30, the concealer was £23.50. Sorry, in the foundation you get 32 mils, in the concealer you get 8 mils, and in the powder, this was £21, you get 6.8 grams of product. What I really like about this packaging is that if you, like when you finish it and you can't like pump out anymore, squeeze out anymore, if you're like me and you're quite frugal with like, especially with kind of high-end makeup, you can just like cut off the top and then get tons more product out. So I do like that they're in squidgy packaging, and I also like that the foundation has a pump. The powder doesn't have like a very good sieve, so this is super messy. So for reference, because I always forget to say this, I have very normal skin. Like I don't really get oily, I don't get dry patches. I'd say I've got like very kind of average skin, if average is a thing, if you know what I mean. So generally most foundations can work for me. I've done heaps of foundation testing videos in the past and also quite a few recently. I'll link the playlist up here if you want to see any. I've done Fenty recently, what else, Jouer, and then a heap in the past. So there is a lot more coming, but today we are going to focus on the It Cosmetics. So I started off at about 10:30 this morning, so when I first applied it, and I'm filming this intro once I've had the foundation on for quite a while, so you can already see what it looks like on my skin. But if you want to see me apply it, my thoughts on the concealer and the powder as well, then please just do keep on watching. So all I've done to prepare is just moisturise my skin using my Peter Thomas Roth that I use all the time, and we're going to go straight in with the foundation. I got shade Fair Light. I'm hoping this matches me, but I am like kind of deliberately wearing this like really high neck top, because if it doesn't match then no one will really know. So this is obviously the illuminating one, which I didn't order, but that's okay, and it totally matches my top, so whatever. It does come with a pump, and you get 32 mils, is it? 32 mils, so slightly more than usual. So let's see what this colour is going to look like on me. I think that's going to be fine, because you can't even see that like on my face, can you? It's quite scented. It smells like citrus, so I quite like that. Some of you probably won't. I'm going to use my blank canvas sponge because I think it's just the best sponge right now. Anyway, I really like it, so yeah, that's the one I'm going to use. Let's get going. I really like that it has a pump, and also that it's a squeezy bottle, because when you can't get any more out, you can just cut it open, which is so good. I've put 2 pumps on my sponge, and we're going to just try it out. Don't worry that I'm kind of far away, because I always come in and do super close-ups. Oh, right now, by the way, the time is 10:31, so 10:30 is when we're putting it on. I know, I got up very early this morning. It's because I thought I was going to do my Morphe foundation review, and I wanted to have my eyes done for that, but I got it, but it's way too light, so that review will be coming late, but it probably will actually go up before this video anyway. But so that is 2 pumps on that side. I'll just do my whole face and then I'll do a close-up. This colour doesn't oxidize. I would also say it's pretty much spot on to my skin, which is nice. I think fair would have been just a pinch too light. I didn't realise they had fair light. I thought it was just like fair, medium, deep. Because I'm pretty sure the shade range in IT Cosmetics as a whole isn't that good. So that's blended in really nicely with a sponge. It's evened out my skin tone pretty well. And it's got a real nice dewiness, which we were hoping for, of course. Oh, just got a little loose hair. It's not got great. What coverage does it claim to have? Online it is saying full coverage. It's definitely not full coverage. I'd say light to medium on me, just because I can see my blemishes. Let me bring you in closer, or I'll come in. You don't need to come in, I'll come. So this is my skin up close. I think I look really evened out and nice and dewy, but I can still see like blemishes here, and I can still definitely see blemishes here. But overall, like on my skin, it's sitting on my skin really nicely. It looks really natural. So I'm pleased about that, but I am going to do a quick second layer and just see if we can build up the coverage, because it does claim to be full coverage. So I put a few pumps on my sponge, and I'm just going to blend this real quick. You need to get this blank canvas sponge with it. I mean, look at the size of it. It's so soft and lovely. So that second layer's definitely added a pinch more coverage. I would still just say a medium, and not even like a strong medium. I'd say like a lighter medium. Medium light, as opposed to a light medium, if you know what I mean. What gorgeous illumination though my skin has got. I really like how it looks. That is definitely super pretty on the skin. I can imagine this would be good on skin of most ages, because it is dewy and it's just got that lovely finish to it. Still not full coverage on me. I will zoom in when I'm editing and show you. But it is gorgeous, and I love the finish. But to me right now, the kind of coverage that I'm getting, it's more like everyday foundation. Like I'd wear it to work and stuff, but it's expensive. So it's not like Rimmel with a kind of medium finish that I wouldn't mind just using every single day. Like this is £30, so it's like, would I wear this every day? No, because I wouldn't want to use my best, like most expensive foundations every day. You know what I mean? Like it is expensive, but it's a gorgeous finish. I really like that. So let's move on to the next product, and I'm hoping that this is going to amp up the coverage. This is the Bye Bye Undereye. There is an illuminating version, which if I bought this on purpose, I would have bought the illuminating version on purpose, but you know I didn't. So this is a full coverage and aging waterproof concealer. I am going to put this onto a concealer brush and then put it on that way, because I think that's going to be easier than like squirting it. What shade did I buy? I bought Light Ultra Fair, by the way. So I've just squeezed out like a really small amount. This shade's very brightening on me with this colour foundation. This isn't matte either. I think this still has like a bit of a kind of sheen to it, because it's not like mattified my under eyes and like got rid of the foundation's dewiness. So that concealer blended out so easily, and that again looks really nice on my skin. It's not like cakey, it's not weird in any way, it just looks really nice. And my under eyes do look really brightened. I've got quite puffy, like tired eyes today, but I mean in terms of like dark circles, they're not like evident in my opinion. There I am a bit closer. And then I also have a powder to test. Usually when I do my foundation testings, I've just got like the foundation and maybe the foundation concealer, but no powder. But I actually do have the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Poreless Finish Airbrush Powder in Translucent. You get 6.8 grams of product in here, and hopefully the price will be on the screen because I can't remember. Where's my voice going? Come back. Please come back. I can do nothing without you. Let's see. Oh, it's got a little powder puff in it. And a sticker. It's impossible to get off. I love the sound of Bye Bye Pores. So I'm looking forward to trying this. Not that my pores are like one of my biggest issues, but it's always nice to not have them if you have the option. Oh wow, I got way too much product in the cap. I'm just going to use my sponge to bake under my eyes, and then I'll use the powder puff on the rest of my face and just see what that's like, because I've never done that before. Powder is unscented, by the way, so that's pretty good. And I guess you're supposed to use the puff like on the rest of your face, but I do worry that it might lighten my base too much, so I'm not sure. What I might do is just use a brush and then just like loosely dust it over my face, just so that I've not got too much. It's such a finely milled powder. It's like just all in the air right now. You see it all in the air? So I'm just going to use a fluffy brush just to pop it on the rest of my face, just because I don't want, if this does lighten my foundation, I don't want that to happen. So I've just put it all over my face and rubbed off my bake. Dry skin. Wow. Well, that's gone badly. This powder has absolutely ruined my base. Let me show thee what I mean. Do you see here where I baked? It's gone orange over my concealer. All round where my concealer was, it's orange in those areas. It's made this whole side of my face look so dry and cakey. It's made my nose look cakey. It does not look good with that powder on. That's so frustrating because my face went from looking like glorious and high-end and beautiful to dry, orange under my eyes, cakey around my nose. Like, it looks really bad. I mean, my face is set completely because of that powder, but that is not good. What I'm going to do, rub off this base, put on the foundation concealer again, and then I'm going to try it with my favourite powder of all time, which is the Laura Mercier loose translucent powder, and it's what I use for all of my foundation reviews, unless, like I said, I buy a powder that matches. So I'm going to do that and come back when I'm putting on my Laura Mercier powder, and then we will see if that changes things and see if it's just the powder, or I don't think it can be anything else because the foundation concealer looked beautiful before I put the powder on. So give me 2 minutes. So I'm back, foundation, moisturised, concealed, all of that, and now I have my Laura Mercier powder, and we're gonna plonk this baby on. This powder has literally never let me down, so I am hoping we have a good experience. That would be nice. So funny, a powder just has the ability to elevate or completely ruin a look. I really love my new Fenty Beauty one. I think that's such a good powder. Just like this Laura Mercier. This is probably like my 5th tub of it. I always buy a new one if I'm running out, even if I don't really have that much money. I'm like, no, well, I need it. I need it as a backup, so. And quite often I'll just pat this all over my face with my sponge. Okay, so let's have a look up close. Yeah, I'm not having the same issue, especially under my eyes. They've not gone orange. I still feel like my skin has a little bit of dewiness. Now it's powdered, but nothing like it was before. And I do think my skin looks good, but I don't like this foundation powdered. I think once you put powder on it, be it the IT Cosmetics or the best powder in the world, it does look a little bit dry. I mean, under my eyes looks fine, it's not orange, my forehead looks good, and I don't have huge like dry patches. But I feel like a powder kind of irritates the foundation, because like just here a little bit on my cheek, I just feel like it looks a little bit bitty, a bit dry, like it just doesn't look its best. But it still looks nice, like I still feel confident in my skin. I don't feel like I look, you know, terrible or anything, and I don't need to wipe this off and start again, thank goodness. But yeah, I don't know, I'm not like enamored by this foundation, and it's making me think, do I want to buy the original now? Because it's another 30 bucks. Maybe I will, oh, maybe I won't, I don't know. But what I'll do now, I will go through on the rest of my makeup, come back and show you what I look like, and then do check-ins throughout the day. It's currently now 11:15. Don't ask me what I do with my time, it just disappears. But yeah, in terms of foundation shade match, Fair Light is pretty good for me, I would say. Even like matches my hands and stuff. So yeah, I'll be back with all my makeup on, and hopefully we'll be looking a bit better. Bye. So I've actually been away for ages. I finished off all the rest of my makeup. This eye is a tutorial, so that was taking me yonks. I've taken some photos of my makeup. I've done other things. The time is now almost 6 o'clock, 17:51, so the foundation's been on for ages. I would say our second application was what, 11:30? So yeah, it's been on for like a good 6 hours, and I do feel like my natural oils are showing through, especially on my forehead and through here, but it is an illuminating foundation, so I kind of expect my face to look a bit more illuminated. In terms of wearing, I do feel like, you know, if I like touch my face or lean on my face, it is like coming off a little bit along my jawline. I will do a check-in in a few more hours once I've had it on, maybe like 8, 9, 10 hours. I don't know how long I'll keep it on for, because I'm feeling a little bit zoned out right now. I had all my pills about half an hour ago, and I'm feeling like really mellow right now. I feel like I might even be slurring my words. I don't think I am. Legal medication, might I add. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I don't really like it though, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not gonna be like reaching for this all the time. I feel like I should not have taken medication and tried to film because my eyes feel so heavy. Ugh. I like the fact that it has skin benefits and things to it, but I mean, my skin looks fine. You're not gonna look at my skin and be like, your foundation looks bad, like the NYX or the Fenty. But to be honest, I just expected more. From what I've heard, like all the hype I've heard, I expected more, but then this isn't the one that I was hearing all of that about. I just assumed this would have the exact same formula, but just a bit of glow in it. But it's fine. I really like the concealer so far. I do think my under eyes look pretty good. So yeah, I'll come back in a bit and we will do our final check-in, even though I've only done one, and we'll round up our thoughts on the video then. But yeah, so far, me. So it's actually just like 2 or 3 hours later now. It's like 9 o'clock-ish, well, 8:45. And I'm gonna just finish off the foundation over here because I'm gonna have a nice bath and get into fresh bedding. My battery's about to run out. So my natural oils are definitely showing through quite a lot. Just like through my T-zone. Like here, but usually a quick powder will just get rid of, I think I look more oily than usual, but it's probably just the foundation. But I do feel like when I kind of tap over it, it's kind of removing the foundation. And also down here, like along my jaw, where I just kind of like lean on my face, I feel really oily. I never get oily. It's kind of rubbing off around my jaw. I do like this foundation, but it's not like, it's not one of my favorites. I wouldn't even like put it in my top 10. I will keep wearing it just because now I have it and I do think it looks nice. I would like to try and use it and not powder it though and see what that looks like. Maybe just like a little bit of powder under my eyes to stop any concealer creasing and see what it's like then. So I will try it in another video, but I mean, I don't think my skin looks bad. And like I said, I think if I were to powder things down, this has just got like old powder on it, then yeah, things do look a bit better. So I do like it. I do like it. Sorry, I'm just a bit tired now. I do like it, but it's not like my favourite foundation that I've ever worn, but it is nice. And I will wear it again, but would I recommend it? It's not in my list of what I would recommend. It's fine, it's nice if you like dewy foundations. Definitely give it a go if you want to spend 30 bucks on it, but it's definitely not a necessity. But I do think I do want to pick up the original and give that a really good test. But I also definitely would not recommend the powder. I thought that was horrible, but would highly recommend the concealer because I think my under eyes still look really, really good and they've not creased. Yeah. Overall, I am pleased with it, but I wouldn't be like, go out and buy it. You know what I mean? Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of this foundation. And should I get the original one, please let me know that because it is another £30. Should I spend that? Thank you for watching and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye!